Welcome back to Life Leadership with Alex Urbina, right here in your hometown station, AM 1220, KHTS. Today we have a special broadcast dedicated to remembering Sarah Alarid, and joining us in studio are her three sisters, Chelsie, Kayla, and Brook, along with her two friends, Brianna and Jordon. And before we went on a break, we were talking a little bit about the experience and all that kind of stuff. Tell me what were some of her passions? What was her goals? What were some of her dreams? What does she want to be? That question they asked, what do you want to be when you grow up? What were some of the things that she was committed to?
She was still at that age where she still was like kind of
trying to figuring it out.
Figuring herself out. She just graduated high school, so she was just coming of age, like trying to figure things out. But she did have motivation to do a lot of things.
She was just all about having fun, being with her friends,
She wanted to make
everyone laugh.
Fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is a good place to be at, right? Especially at 19.
Yeah, but she did have goals in life.
Definitely that transition into adulthood. You asked her, she was a grown-up. You asked my parents, she was a kid. But, you're 19.
I remember one day me and her were working on all her job applications and I was trying to help her with, trying to go find a job, which is normal, for her age. And, she asked me, she's like, can you help me? And so we were just working on that all day. And, those were the steps that she was taking in order to...
I got her a job at my work. It was just temping, but she was doing that for a little while, and then... the temping job was over, so
she got a feel for it.
She went out, she called me, she's like, what do I need to put on my desk? Like, do I need pens? Like, do I need a folder? So she went out and got all that stuff, and I remember on our breaks, we would go out.
I remember my mom went to go buy her new clothes for her.
Oh, yeah.
Work clothes.
Work clothes.
Her holy t-shirts.
No, I told her no holy jeans, we have to dress professionally.
Yeah, if you have an image of Sarah, we all have an image of exactly how she
was so excited to get that paycheck, though.
Oh, yeah.
When she got that paycheck, my mom's like, she's not saving it. I'm a mom. It's her first paycheck.
I told my mom, I didn't save my first paycheck.
Mine went real quick, so.
At the candlelight vigil, your mom said something that was very profound and very powerful, and it touched me, and I know it probably inspired a lot of other people. But she said something like, Sarah, she was speaking to Sarah. She was saying, Sarah, this is all for you.
Yep.
What do you think Sarah would be saying throughout this whole last 2 weeks and everything that's been happening? If you could put words to it, what would you think she'd be saying?
I don't think she understood how many people are out there who love her and care for her and went to that extra mile to be with her once again.
I think she'd be so happy. I think she'd be happy to see all the love that she got.
She'd be there in the front row.
Yeah.
Singing along.
Yeah, that was great. The singing was great. It was so Sarah.
Yeah.
It was her song.
I felt her presence there, like with the balloons, letting the balloons go. And
someone pulled out a guitar, and it was just like, oh my gosh, she so loved it.
It's just the perfect moment, right?
Yes.
Yeah, with everyone's asking me, does it feel weird to be at Sarah's house without Sarah there? And I'm like, no, not at all. There. And I used to get nervous to go to her house because there was always yelling and everyone's all frustrated with each other. And now I feel like her friends plus her family equals Sarah.
Yeah.
And we're all together all the time now.
There was a night that Brianna and a bunch of her friends came over just this past week, and you could...
It felt like Sarah was sitting in the room with us.
I mean, Kayla and I were sitting on the couch with them, and we were
all just hanging out.
We were just talking, eating, and goofing around, and sharing Sarah's stories.
It was so much fun, and we wouldn't do that normally if she was still with us, and we're just hang out with your sisters. What? Why would we do that?
So that brings me to my next question, which is, do you believe Sarah's still here?
Oh yeah.
And
she's here.
And if so, is she listening?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
She's laughing at us right now.
And if so, here's your moment to say whatever you want to say to her, because I believe that this recording, because we're recording it, is probably going to outlive us, and it's probably going to outlive our kids. What do you want to say to Sarah?
I would just want to say, Sarah, I love you. You were my best friend. You always will be. I want you to stay close. You're always going to be here. You're always going to be in my heart. Just stay close. I'll see you soon.
I just want to tell my sister that I love her and I miss her deeply.
Tell her. She's listening.
And Sarah, and I know you're a strong person. I know wherever you're at, you're going to be strong. You're going to watch over all your nieces and nephews, over all your sisters, over all your friends. And I just hope that you're happy, you're in a good place wherever you're at. And, just know that, like they say, the good die young. So
I would like to tell my sister that I love you and that I will make sure that no matter what, I will keep your memory alive in my children because I knew they meant everything to you, and that I will constantly talk about you every single day, no matter what. I'll show them pictures of you every day, and I'll go in your room as much as I can and lay on your bed with your black blanket that you would never share with anybody.
So better than the purple.
And your purple one and your blue one. And I'll go in there and I'll have all the kids come in there and tell them to get out just like you did. And that, that I love you and that you meant everything to me. And that I'll make sure I'll get a tattoo because and you'll be there with me when I do it, because we had that in common, we love tattoos and we'd always talk about it, and you'll be there with me when I get it done, and I know you'll help me get through the pain of getting it done, and that, I love you.
I tell you, Sarah, that I just love you so much. I miss you. I hate that I live so far away and not getting to see you every single day. I treasure the last hug I had from you so much, and I can still feel it. I love that you got to at least, thanks to Skype and everything, you got to see, your niece and meet her, and you got to meet Logan and play with him, and I'm so glad that you got to hug him, and I will never, ever, ever let them forget who you are and how amazing you were. You're always going to be my sister. You're always going to be my baby. You're my little Sarah Bear, and I miss you. I miss you so much. I miss you so, so much. And every time I go to a concert or listen to music, I'm just going to think about you and just feel you right there next to me. I love you so much.
Sarah, I just want to thank you for being that big sister that I never had. And now, hanging out with your sisters, I realize you needed a little sister to beat on because they beat on you so much. I want to say, thank you for all that you did for me. Picked me up from school, random stuff. You're always there for me, and we're always there for everyone. And I'm so sorry that this is happening. And just don't go far. Stay with us, protect us, and we need you. And you'll be in our prayers.
Wow, pretty incredible. Thank you guys for that. How are your parents?
Well, it's not easy to lose a child, I'm sure.
No, absolutely, for sure.
It's the parents' worst nightmare. So just like we're trying to get through it and, just
They're doing the same.
have a good memory of Sarah and just not move past it, but just try to move on and just think positively of how Sarah impacted our lives.
So you guys are in the sharing mode, a lot of,
Yes.
getting to that point where you're sharing and
The positives. We want to look at all the
for sure.
positives.
Yeah, we're just trying to be there for our mom and dad, and then, also let them have their time to grieve, and help them in any way we can during this week and this time.
Is their baby.
Yeah, my sister was their baby. Like, she
Spoiled rotten.
Yeah. Spoiled.
Good Lord.
Oh, yeah. I'm the oldest and she was the youngest, and it was just like, my mom would be like, oh, Sarah's doing this. I'm like, what? I was never allowed to do that.
I would always tell them I'm the black sheep.
You must be the middle child, right?
Yes.
Me and
The
her
middle
both
youngest.
Yeah,
she's
definitely spoiled by my parents.
in the
Yeah.
best way, though.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. I mean, we all spoiled her.
Yeah, she was the
We-
baby.
We all went to Disneyland once, and it was a time all four of us were together, and she was so frustrated with us by the end of the day because we had each separately gone, are you all right? Are you hungry? Are you okay? And, you know, she was like, they all treat me like
And
a baby.
she'd get
so.
mad when we call her the baby sister.
Even our friends would
The baby.
spoil her. You know,
Yeah.
she would even go to our friends for things. You know,
Yeah,
they were,
this has also impacted like all our friends our age. Like they
Yeah.
all thought of her like a little sister.
yeah.
Right. She sounds very charming.
Yeah.
What's the one piece that you have of her, maybe one of her things you want to share what that would be?
Well, we do have a necklace that, you know, she would always wear like every day. So we know that that necklace meant a lot to her.
Yeah, and every day I've been wearing this one red and black kind of like
jacket.
coat she wears kind of thing. And
I think we've seen that in the photos,
The
right?
jacket was great because it was my grandfather's.
Yeah.
And it means so much that she loved it so much because he was the first death in our family, and she was a little too young to fully remember him. And it was great how much she loved that jacket. And
I love the fact that I can go through my room anytime and find something of hers. It's another thing to add to my box. Our best friend box since junior high. And it's just like I can always look and there's always going to be something there.
yeah, and I mean, you know, her slippers.
Oh man.
And I mean, this is weird because like I haven't really been home to my house because, you know, I've been with my mom and dad every day, and I went home the other day and her Ugg boots are I found them in my garage from Christmas because, you know, I got her some new slippers for Christmas, and she changed into her whole pajama set that I bought her, and I found her boots, and, you know, and I was like, whose boots are these?
I found a belt. The last time I was out here was almost a year ago, and I found a belt that I had left here, and she had adopted. And I was like, "Hey, this is my belt." And my mom's, "Oh yeah, no, that's Sarah's now." I'm like, "Oh okay."
Oh yeah,
That's
we
fine.
were.
She had a lot of accessories.
Yeah.
She loved her piercings. She loved her tattoos.
Yeah,
she
we were
loved-
hanging out in her room, and I just one by one saw my shirt, my shirt, my shirt, my sunglasses.
It's a girl thing, you know.
She can do it in my room too.
When we were younger, we would all go into each other's rooms before school and
clothes.
Oh,
steal
yeah, all the
clothes.
time.
And
Well, even the baby sister, if you're ever missing anything, go to her room, right?
Yeah.
We would
well,
still go in her room, spray
the
her
longest-
perfumes. Oh, she has a million body splashes.
yeah, for the longest time, me and her shared a room. Oh my God, we were the two that shared the room, so it's like all our stuff was always together, and
Yeah, I think I might have some of your stuff too.
yeah.
All right, well, stay tuned for more. We're going to continue to memorialize Sarah Alarid. You're listening to Life Leadership with Alex Urbina right here in your hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS.